Good afternoon, everybody. Today is a Friday and we are getting ready for the big snowstorm here in North Carolina. So I'm excited about crafting all weekend. I got my food, I'm making my chili and made some breakfast for the next few days. So I'm doing good. So today I'm going to show you how I make these. These are for your notebooks or books to put in little pencils or pens, like crossword puzzles. So I made this crossword puzzle on Amazon. Put the link to my Author Central store. It's back to the 80s. I came up with some little cool questions and answers, and I'm excited. Like across played Tom Sawyer, and then you put the name of who it is, and then answers are in the back. So check that out. I do sell them for $9.99 in my store and online, and it should be free shipping, I believe, if you have Prime. So anyways, I'll show you how it works. So you just put, I've already tagged these for the store. I was going to sell them in the store. This is my first time making these. I made one for my mom for her birthday with butterflies on it. It was similar to this one. It's actually exactly like this one. So there they are. And today what you need, you do need some interlacing. This has little bumps on one side and this is smooth on the other. The bumps go against the fabric so it can adhere to it, and what that does is make it more stable. You'll need a 11-inch piece of elastic. I use 3/4 of an inch by 11 inches. This is 3/4 of an inch. However, I ran out, so I'm going to be using a 1 inch today. So this is a 1 inch, so it is going to be a little bit wider. All right, let's get started. So we need a 3 and 11-inch pocket and 2 3 and 8.5 inches for the holder, front and back. You will need one interlacing at 3 inches and 11, and one is only going to be used for the back. And now we will get started. So I've got my a little Cricut heating iron going on. I've got this little pad that I iron my fabric on. You want to make sure that it is pretty straight here, especially when you cut it. So I just bought a clear sewing cutting ruler, 2 of them, and that will be in the front of the picture of the video. So let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and iron the interlacing. Remember, bumpy side down. So we're going to do the pocket first. Last time I did this, I did not have my interlacing as wide as, I didn't cut it right because I didn't have the proper tools for cutting. I was just going by eye. This makes a big difference. Those little rulers I bought that are clear. So I recommend getting one of those. And I'm going to do one of these. Oops, get the bumpy side on the fabric. So face down, the fabric pretty side down, and do this in the back side. All right. And you can go ahead and leave your iron on because you're going to need it again. So what you do is fold the pocket like this. And I put the fold side up, so try to figure out which side is going to be for the pocket. So you want the pretty side to be up like this. So I wouldn't want the pocket to be like this. So the fold side, you want this folded. So put that like that. And then you will take the one with the interlacing and put that face up. So you're going to put these two pieces like this. All right. And I'm going to put some clips around there. You can get these at the dollar store or anywhere, Walmart, little bitty hair clips. I just use those. Or I can use these at the Dollar Tree, or you can just pin them old school. So then you're going to take your elastic. Actually, you're going to find the center. You're supposed to find the center first. Kind of pinch it right here. Find the center for your elastic. You can draw on it, but I kind of just gauge it. I don't really get too concerned about that. To me, this looks centered. But I am going to pin this. All right. This one I think I'm just going to clip right there and get started right here. All right. So we're going to sew across just the end for the elastic. So make sure it's centered. Alright, let's do the other side. Go ahead and trim off this part. Extra string here. Alright. So that is done. So now you're going to take a pin and you're going to want to put your elastic folded because you're going to put the top front on. So this is the back piece and the pocket. So I'm going to take these clips off. And what you're going to do is we're about done already. So we're going to do, well, I'm going to get some of these strings out of here, is put this face down. Then I'm going to sew all the way around and leave a gap. So you may want to mark it. I recommend not leaving the gap at the corners. So you're going to leave a gap, and I wouldn't leave it where the fold line is. I would leave it somewhere around here. So if you have a little something to mark it with, just leave a gap. You can pin it. So I can stop that point so I don't go all the way around. right, now I just start sewing all the way around. And I lift up the foot when I turn. Got ahead of myself. All right, now that it's done, you trim your corners, which I've already done. And I had a little mishap on the camera. It had fell down while I was sewing around, so I got it back straight, but I already trimmed the corners, so you didn't catch that part. But now you take the opening and you put your fingers in here very carefully, and you find the elastic. And because the pin is in there that was holding down the elastic that was folded over. So be very careful. Oh, I found it. There we go. And put it back right here. All right, then you just pull on the elastic and get it all inside out. Be careful not to tear anything. Take your time if you have to. I always struggle with this part. I usually don't leave my hole big enough. All right, there we go. So then you're going to take something in the corners, just going to use this, and you put it where your opening is, and you push out the corners carefully. So you don't end up making another hole in there, which I've done before. Like I said, I'm not a professional sewer. I don't think I said it in this video, but I said it in my first few videos I've done. The first one was on Bowl Cozy. The second one was on a shopping bag holder. All right. So remember, I left my iron on. So what we're going to do is iron all the way around. Fold these in right here so it looks neat. Then you go ahead and go all the way around about 1/8 inch. Make sure elastic's out of the way. Don't sew that down with everything. And lift up your pedal before you turn. All right, we're gonna cut it. Now you have a cute little gift for someone. Thank you, and you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe for more content.